Pittsburgh Sports Now, Zachary Weiss here with JaMario Clements. JaMario, just these last few weeks have obviously you guys have had to be road warriors, but you can learn a lot about yourselves as a unit. Just what do you feel this team has learned over these last several weeks?
Learn a lot. Just learn how to come together, you know what I'm saying? Just going on the road a lot this week, past weeks and stuff like that. Learn how to come together and just learn how to come together and play the game all the way throughout. So.
Game throws so many different wrinkles. Obviously, preseason, a lot of things were determined, but a lot of that has changed since now. Just what does that say about how much your team can adapt and just how diverse and depthful you guys are?
Yeah, we're just staying focused on play-by-play, game-by-game, you know what I'm saying? Not really focused on too much in the future about rankings and all that. But, yeah, we're just staying together and staying focused on the next play and the next game.
There's so much that goes on in the season, both inside of the huddle and outside noise. Just with all this, you've only played one conference game. Just how have you found a balance with everything and kept yourselves center?
Yeah, just the same thing. Coach Smith always preaches, just where the next game is the biggest game, you know what I'm saying? So every day we just go by that philosophy. Just the next game is the biggest game of the year.
Coach Schmidt also mentioned a little bit ago about this team having to face a lot of adversity. Just how have you been able to identify that adversity, find counters, and again, be yourselves?
Yeah, I had a lot of adversity. Even myself, just going through a lot of injuries this year. We got a lot of guys getting injured on defense, offense, and just learning just next man up mentality, being able to get in the training room and just be on them guys and just make sure they're healthy. And we've been doing a good job at that.
Of course, there's records are records, but the one that matters is 1-0 because it's the conference record. Just how important is it to have that win and just to continue to try to be 1-0 in conference on a weekly basis?
Yeah, everything. It really gave us confidence during that LIU game, just being able to come back and win that game and just show who we are as a team. It really gave us confidence.
What was that? Just remembering that game, of course, winning on the road, being down, and just not panicking. Just how important, and that business side and that competitive side was able to come out. Just how pleased were you just having those two kind of come out there?
Yeah, I love that challenge right off the back in NEC play. Just being able to come out, get hit in the mouth, and be able to not flinch and just come back and win that game. It was really big for us.
To not have a bus trip this week, to not have any possible bus breakdowns this week, to have your own locker room and to have your own fans supporting you, just how nice is that going to feel after all these weeks?
Oh, it's going to feel amazing, just not being able to get on that bus and just being able to be here at home and really at our home stadium is going to be great.
Having so much depth, obviously there's a lot that has changed, whether it's personnel, confidence behind plays, the ability to fight even more for each other. Just what are you the proudest of over these last several weeks with this team?
Just coming together and being able to just say next man up mentality. We had a lot of guys down, and I just love how our guys just came together and just have next man up and just make sure he knows everything he's doing and stuff, developing him, and just next man up mentality just been the most impressive thing.
You guys are so wired as a team. It's easy to look at a scoreboard. It's easy to look at who's next, but it's harder to focus on yourselves. It's something Coach Schmidt's always been about. Just what does it say about what he's been able to instill in you guys and just that you buy in 100%?
Yeah, Coach Schmidt, he always preaches it, just next game is the biggest game of the year. He says that every day, every practice, every meeting before the game and stuff like that. So I feel like this is really something that's ingrained in this team and something that we really live by.
How is this a better team than what it was when the fans last saw this team?
I feel like it's a better team because it's more of a family atmosphere in this team, and we're all together. Everybody's closer. We got even the young guys. They came in as a group this year. It's probably the biggest freshman class in a minute. So, yeah, they're together.